Hot dogs here! Red hot dogs here! You guys ever been to a baseball game when they yell for hot dogs? I know I have, and I love hot dogs, which is why today we're gonna draw this goofy weenie dog. That's right, we're gonna draw this weenie dog, and if you'd like to learn how to draw this weenie dog in some few easy steps, stay tuned right now.
Here we go!
Okay, friends, we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. We are going to make a weenie dog, but a weenie dog meaning a hot dog dog. And we're going to have a lot of fun with this. And I'm going to draw with this fat Sharpie, and I have this little one here that I'm going to use for some details. Feel free to draw with anything that you have. And remember, if you don't just draw like me, that's perfectly okay. And if you feel like you've made a mistake or you feel like I've gone too fast, just pause the video and go back. There's no big deal like that. No big deal at all. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw the bun shape. And the bun shape is kind of like just a shape that is going to be just like this for us. We're going to keep it really simple for us, okay? And then we want to draw the weenie dog part, right? We're going to draw the weenie dog part, and we're going to draw that. We're just going to draw a shape that kind of goes in here, just like that, and it's going to come out and stop right there, okay? And we're going to bring this back so we have a smile on our little weenie dog, and bring it down here, just like that, and bring it back, and stop. And then for the back part of the bun, because it's going to have a back of the bun too, we're going to draw just a line like that. Very, very simple, easy way to do that. And then what we are going to do for the tail is sometimes on the back of hot dogs, they have these like little shapes like this if they come in like strings. And we're gonna make a tail out of it that way. And for ears, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna draw some shapes just like this. So one there, and one there, just like that. Those are kind of like, you know, backwards peas, you know, would be not peas like the green things, like peas like the letters. In there, you can even add, if you want, some like little, we're gonna draw some like this kind of thing. How I'm doing it is I'm just flicking the marker really fast and kind of pulling it up. Instead of going all the way down, you kind of pick up on it, and that kind of gives that fade out look with a marker. And then we're going to draw on the end here just a zero and fill that in just like that. Now I'd like to keep it very simple for you for the eyeballs. Since we don't have a lot of room there, we're just going to use the number 11, and that just makes it very simple for us to put some eyeballs in here. And then we're going to just draw some brows just like that right there. Now let's put the inside of the mouth. We're just going to draw like a little line that connects those and put just a little bump inside. That little bump is going to be our tongue. Now for some legs, this is very, very simple. You guys ready for how easy this is going to be? It's just like little hot dog shapes that's going to come out of the bottom. Now if you notice, one's a little longer than the other one. That just shows that there's like one leg back further than the other one, and we're going to do the same thing right here. So that just kind of shows a little bit of perspective. It may not be perfect perspective, but that's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to switch over to the smaller Sharpie so I can add details in here. Like, you know, there's some like maybe like a little swervy line like this would be kind of like ketchup and mustard, right? If you like other toppings on your hot dogs, you could totally put those in here. If I color in the inside of this mouth, that gives the illusion that there is the inside. I can put little bumps there. You can do stuff like little, if you want to do like little circles, like for little details or little spots on the hot dog, you can do that. You can do the same thing with the bun part, little circles, things like that. Just kind of shows a little bit of a texture with it. Have some fun with it. You know, make it any kind of way that you would like, that you feel like you're able to customize this little weenie dog in the way that works really well for you, because that's the cool part about this. You can add any kind of details to these things because there's no rules when it comes to drawing stuff. We can make things the way we want because it's coming out of our imagination, and that's kind of a cool way to do this. Now this is where we're going to stop here as far as drawing part. We're going to start coloring. Now I've pick some colors out before I started that I felt would make some really fun colors to color this in with. If you need to pause the video now and go get some colors and stuff like that to color your own, that's fine. Or you need to pause it and come back later and color it, that's cool too. Or you can just pause it after we speed this up for you right now. Okay, friends, we start wrapping it up. There are any details that you want to throw in there with you or a little fine point, feel free. If you notice any of those techniques that I use kind of here when to do this, all I did was kind of pull my marker across and pick up on it a little bit, just so it's like a little wisp kind of through there. So that way you're not pushing it down all the way. So you kind of pull up a little bit as you go, and that's a great way to get those textures if you're wondering about that. There's all kinds of other techniques you can do with markers. Easiest way to kind of practice learning markers or you know, picking up little tricks with them is just get an extra piece of paper and make kind of like a little sloppy copy of to the side that you can practice on, and you don't have to worry about messing up your drawing. You think if it's going well and stuff like that, you don't have to do it. So you can do things like this, all that stuff like that. Have some fun with this very silly little weenie dog. And make sure that you sign your name on it so everybody knows who made this awesome piece of art. Now here's the cool part about imagination. You can create anything that you want. What's really great about that is you can make up any kind of world. I loved when I was a kid that I could create all these crazy worlds and I had them all swirling in my brain, but the thing was, I was so afraid to share them with people because I didn't want people to think I was weird. Now here's the cool part that I've learned growing up. Weird people change the world. Those people that do things that you think may be too far out there, or how do they ever think about that? They use their imagination. Your imagination is not a bad thing. Sometimes people will tell you weird. That's fine. Let them tell you weird, because guess what? That weird stuff that you have kicking around there, those ideas that you want to do, you may grow up and change the world with these ideas. Learn how to flex your imagination muscle. Embrace that weird stuff that's about you that nobody else can do, because that's your magic. That's what's so awesome. We're all different, and each one of us has different kind of magic. If you can learn to embrace your magic through your imagination, embrace your inner weirdness and let that fly, I guarantee you when you grow up, you're going to be able to do things that you only dream about right now. Everything is possible if you put enough imagination and hard work together. Some magic will happen in your life. All right, for Wonder Friends, until I see you next time, be the weird you want to see in the world. See ya!
Hey Wonder Friends, I would love to see the art you create and feature it on one of my videos. With the help of an adult, take a photo of your finished art and post it on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. Don't forget to tag me so I can find it. Hey, are you looking for a signed copy of one of my books? Check out my website, wondervillestudios.com, for books, t-shirts, mugs, and more. I also do loads of school visits and would love to hear from you about scheduling a visit. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and check out all the other fun drawing lessons. Until I see you, be the weird you want to see in the world. See ya!